Good morning and good afternoon all. Myself Venkat. I have around 16 plus years of experience in the software application development. I deal with more in the full stack development and the mean and main and Java stacks. So we have been delivered thousands of the students who transformed their career from the student to a professional career on the full stack career level. Happy to see everybody here in this call and we look forward for everybody in the session. Thank you. Sriram Garu, will you go for the initial introduction of the org and details, and I will go for a demo after that. Is that fine?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I will go ahead. So, guys, I'm CEO of IT Talent Hub. We are all based in UK, and we have an office in London as well. And we are based in London, so we normally do a lot of placements and trainings, and we have our own recruiting team as well. So we have full stack training. Is like this will help not only for you, but it helps as well for us as well, because we are trying to we may get a lot of requirement in full stack, and full stack is something full stack is something that is always in our list, because future is all about development, and future is, I mean, any other courses that you do, you don't have much potential, but full stack will have a lot of potential. Okay, and okay, can you see me, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir, we can see you.
Yeah, so full stack is always okay. That is always in our list. Okay, because if you just search any jobs, the most on-demand skills is development. Okay, especially with a lot of web and mobile apps going around. So this particular course is aligned so that you can get into that mode of development. Any development, it can be web, it can be website, it can be app, or it can be application, it can be backend, front end, doesn't matter. The basic thing is you need to get into the coding. Okay, so that's the reason why I would suggest this is the best one. But before that, yes, IT Talent Hub is, we are the largest UK community within UK, and we got 10 plus years experience in teaching in London, in training, and we also have offices in Ilford, as I said. And these are clients that we work with. So we work with different clients like Department of Education, London General Practice, test partners. So we work with these clients. So this is all the people that we directly work with. Okay, so that is how we are different. And coming to the success stories, so we had a great success stories, especially placing a lot of people from last few months. So these are all the people you can see here work with different organizations, and they are actually working there right now. And this all through our IT Talent Hub. And you can have like people like NatWest. These are all UK-based companies, guys. So we are like pretty much focused on placements. And also, we're not only just to do the placements, but we also have a lot of other things like within the course, we focus you to work on real-time projects and live projects, okay, rather than just taking the theory. So we will make it very interactive, and very much you have a lot of assignments that you need to perform throughout the weeks. And you will be working with two projects. One is while doing the training, but the next step that we normally do is placement. Placement point of view, how it works is, you can see here, this particular course is first 2 months is the training. You can ask me, sir, how much time it takes? Only 2 months. But from there, your journey for the placement starts. So you complete 2 months of training, then you do 1 month of project, which is called live project. And after that, we will do an assessment on your skill. Then we will give you the placement assistance. Okay, so what do you mean by placement assistance? Because you all will be looking for placements. So as a part of placement, what we will do is we'll do the CV preparation, market your CVs to the market, and set up the interviews. And after you get a job also, we'll help you to 1 month of placement as job, we will do the placement job support as well. Okay, means after your job also we will look after you. Okay, so this is what we do. So we have training and placement. And what is the part of the placement? CV preparation, you doing one UK project, and then we will have push you to interviews. And once you got any responses, then we'll help you to do one-to-one preparation for mock interviews, preparation for the specific interview. Like that, we will be helping you kind of till you get a job. Okay, so that's how we are different. So it's not only training, you're taking the placement support as well from us. Okay, so yeah, that is the overall view. And we not only do the trainings, as I said, right, we'll do data science, testing, business analyst, DevOps as well. So if you or any of your friends are looking for any kind of other trainings like data science, DevOps, okay, and also we do internships and other things as well. So if you or your friends are looking for any internships or anything, please refer us. Okay. Any questions, guys, from my side? Before I hand over to Venkat, any questions?
No, all good.
Okay. Okay, guys, that's it from my side. So Venkat, you can take it from here.
Yeah, thank you, Sriram Garu. Okay. Hope team you are able to see my screen, right? So we are all living in a digital world, team, right now, right? We are interacting with the various kind of digital products every day, like be it as your mobile phone, TV, or else any digital product, your smartwatch and all. So when you're looking at various kind of digital products, it's all about you need to look into the best user experience. Okay, you are looking the user experience. When I say user experience means not about just look and feel, okay? Just look and feel, I can say it's a user interface, what you can see visually. But the moment you start interacting with the product, how exactly you felt, that's going to talk about the user experience. Be it as your smartphone, why you are all prefer to choose the iPhone? The kind of user experience what it is providing. Why you are choosing the social media messaging app WhatsApp? How easy it is for you to use. How you are preferring a preferred bank. The kind of services what it is providing and how as a customer you are using it. So what I'm trying to say here is, in order to succeed in this digital world, for any company, we need to provide the best user experience. Am I correct? Yes or no? We have to provide the best user experience. Let's say that you will go for a hotel for a food. Even though food quality is good, it's a tasty. Don't you think that how good the ambience, how good the service, how hygienic the food, these are all going to be talking. It is all going to be play an important role to decide to come back for that hotel or restaurant. Am I correct? Yes or no? So for the digital products also same. If you want to prepare any product in the today market, digital market, we have to provide the best user experience. When you say the best user experience means we have to focus on three things: layout, layout, style, interactivity. Please understand, irrespective of any domain, be it as a healthcare, be it as a insurance, be it as a banking, any domain, if you want to develop a product with the best user experience, we have to consider about three things. We have to think about layout, what kind of a layout you are choosing, what kind of a style you are providing, how interactive it is. For designing a layout, we are going to choose a technology called as a HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, we can say abbreviation Hypertext Markup Language. The latest version 5th we are going to use as part of a layout design. Let's say that you have prepared a digital application. It's a very good. Okay, it's a stunning. but it doesn't have a proper color, it doesn't have a proper font, it doesn't have a proper animation. Do you like such kind of application? Obviously no, right? You will expect the best color, the best font, the best animation. To provide that one, we are going to choose the style. For styling your application, we have a technology called as a CSS. CSS stands for Cascade Style Sheet. The latest version, we are going to use the third version. Okay, Cascade Style Sheet. So let's say that you made one application which is look and feel is better, the best. There is no competitor for that application. But when I click a button, it is not responding. When you try to navigate from one page to another page, it's not moving. Do you like that kind of application? Anybody? Do you like such kind of application?
No.
Obviously, no. We will expect the best interaction. It should respond very quickly. So for that purpose, to provide interactivity, we are going to use the technology called as a JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language which we will use to make your application more dynamic and interactive. Let's say that these are the primary skill set is required to work on any kind of user interface as a front-end developer. If you want to become as a front-end developer, you should have these technologies: HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, and ES06. ES06 stands for ECMAScript. ECMAScript stands for European Computers Manufacturing Association. They will decide rules and regulations for your JavaScript. These are the primary skill set which is needed to develop any kind of front-end application. The question is it sufficient? Is it sufficient? Do you think with this skill set we will be a competitor for the job market today? Are we competitors? Obviously no, right? People are expecting in the market you should know frameworks and libraries which can enable the development very fast and very quick. It will increase the developers' productivity. It's already followed all the security principles. It's already has maintaining the proper design patterns, which can enable your development in more a standardized manner. That's the reason why for the library we are going to use the React.js, which is from the company name called as a Facebook. Of course, it is now open source. Okay, it is a open source. In terms of the React.js as a JavaScript library, it will provide you the various kind of features which can enable or increase the performance of your web application. We'll talk about that one very deeper as part of the course. Please understand, these are the primary skill set which is needed if you want to become as a front-end developer. Let's say that you develop an application, okay, you are a user, okay, you opened your bank account, okay, you logged into your bank account, okay. The moment you logged into the bank account, you can able to see there is a username and there is a password. That is what you can see, user interface. Am I correct? Yes or no? You can able to see the user interface where you have a username and below you have a password and below you have a button. When you click a button, okay, when you click a button, okay, when you click a button, the request will go, okay. When you just click a username and password, what happens? Your username and password, it will send it to one backend application which is sitting in a server, okay. There is a backend application which is sitting in a server. So this backend application can be developed by various kind of programming languages. We can develop by using the Java, we can develop by using the .NET, we can develop by using the Python, we can develop by using the Node.js. So it will send that username and password saying that, okay, there is a user, he entered username and password this one, could you please verify he is a valid user? What the backend application does? it makes a request to the database, okay? It makes a request to the database to check, okay? To check, DB means database, to check the provided username is available in the database or not. If it is available, provided username is matching with the password or not, it is going to compare. If it identifies that both username and password are both are available and also both are compatible, I mean to say matching, then what it does? It immediately says the user back saying that, okay, he's a valid user. It will tell he's a valid user. The moment it tells that he's a valid user, that response it will give back to your front-end application. Your front-end application is going to display saying that your login is success, enter into the application where you can see the different services provided by your bank. This is how most of the 90% of the today digital applications will work, be it as a banking application, be it as a Gmail, be it as a your social media apps, anything. There is authentication where you provide your details, it will validate in the back end. If it is matching, it will give back to the front end application saying that you are an authenticated user. So for the front end, to make it look and feel better, as I mentioned, we are going to use this technology. If you are going to work only with this technology, people will consider you as a front end developer, or else people will call it as a UI developer. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So any questions here with respect to the front end development?
No.
Fine. We have a back-end developer, as I mentioned, where we are going to write the business logic to check your details, verify with the database, to write some business logic, to increase the scalability of your application, to take care about the one or some of the sensitive information like your passwords and all. Even developers also not able to see. In order to manage all those things as a backend, we are going to use the technology called as a node. Node is basically a JavaScript framework. Okay, not only framework, it is going to create the environment for you. Okay, environment to develop your backend applications. As part of the database, we are going to use the MongoDB. MongoDB is a non-relational database. When I say non-relational, the data what you are going to store in the MongoDB, this is not going to store as a table. So this is going to store as a document. So am I making sense? This is going to store as a document. So there is a lot of differences in terms of the relational database and non-relational database. We'll talk about them little later sessions as part of the course. And we are going to use the Express, one of the middleware. Okay, we are going to use the Express, one of the middleware. By using these things, we are going to develop the REST API endpoints to communicate with the business endpoints. So these are the skill set which is required for you to work with the backend Node, Express, MongoDB, as well as designing the REST web services. Am I making sense? Am I making sense?
Yes.
So if people will work only in these technology, they can call as a backend developers. If people will work both front end and back end, they can consider as a full stack developers. Guys, this is not a course just what you can get in the internet, where you can, there is a trainers, various people will identify you in the internet. Apart from that, you are going to understand the real-time scenarios by utilizing the version control tool called as a Git. Git is a version control tool to manage your project code efficiently among your teammates. How exactly they can extend the code? How can they create a new feature? How exactly they can review? How exactly they can merge the code? All those things you are going to learn practically. Not only that one, as part of this course, you are going to learn about project development lifecycle methodology, Agile. As part of the
Excuse me.
Agile, yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a small doubt. Well, coming to the backend developer, you said
Correct.
like a Node, MongoDB, Express. So all this going to be used as a backend developer, or only in that we have to choose only one?
So MongoDB is a database. Okay.
Okay.
Express is a middleware. By using the Express, you will develop the REST API.
Hmm.
So all these things will be used.
All these things to be okay.
As I mentioned in the pic, you can see this database is a MongoDB.
Yeah.
So here you have a MongoDB. So here you have, by using the Node and Express, by using the
Okay.
Node plus Express, you are going to develop the REST API endpoints. Okay. You are going to
Okay.
design the REST API endpoints.
Hmm.
Okay.
If you're talking about REST, it is a kind of a cloud platform, right? Right.
So REST API endpoint means so in the weekend, generally you guys will go for a movie in the UK.
Okay.
You guys will go for a movie? No?
No.
You never go for a movie in the UK. Huh?
No, and from the past 1 year, I have not went
Okay, let's
anywhere.
say that you will go for a shopping. There is
Okay.
online portals are there. You will do some shopping in the online portals, purchasing something. So that
Okay.
that website might be developed one particular programming language. After selecting the products, you will click a button for proceeding the payment. So the payment, your payment bank might be developed in a different programming language. Am I correct?
Yes.
So they both will communicate each other, and whatever the transaction needs to be completed, that will be completed. Am I correct?
Yes.
Even though both are not in the same programming language, even though both are not in the same platform, even though both are not deployed in the same server, but still they can able to communicate and they can able to communicate and complete the transaction. Am I correct?
Yes.
This
Perfect.
is nothing but with the help of a REST APIs.
Okay. Got it.
So in the Make My Trip, you are able to see different flights information. Am I correct?
Yes.
It is pulling the data from the different flight carriers and displaying in a one screen. Am I correct?
Yeah.
How they are getting the data? By utilizing the REST web services.
Okay.
So REST API will help you to communicate with the different applications. Okay,
Okay. There are
and it
multiple APIs as well, right?
right now in the job market popular is only REST web services. There is a
Okay.
SOAP web service which is called as a simple object access protocol. Compared to the
Oh.
SOAP, it's a REST is very popular.
Oh, okay.
In both SOAP and the REST internally they use the HTTP protocol. HTTP
Oh,
stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's
yeah.
like a
Got it.
courier by to exchange your data from one machine to another machine.
Okay.
Making clear?
Yes. Yes. Good.
Yeah. How about others? Any other questions? Team say any other questions? Team say yes or no?
I'm good. Yes.
Fine. So let's jump into here. Okay, let's jump into here. We are making a request and it is communicating here. So not only that one, we are going to follow the agile methodology. We are going to implement the CI/CD pipeline setup. When I say CI/CD pipeline setup means continuous integration, continuous deployment or development. This is you can see any job advertisement. This is a mandatory skill set to understand how companies are using the CI/CD pipeline setup in their projects. You are going to do that one, you are going to experience that one practically in our training program. Okay, you are going to experience that one practically in the training program. These are the certain things which you will understand. Apart from that, every session whatever you are going to take, all those sessions are going to be real time. Okay, they are going to take the real time, and at the end of every day session we have assignments, so that whatever you are teaching here, you are going to learn practically and you are going to do the hands-on. That will make you more confident before coming to the next session. If you complete certain assignments, okay, if you complete certain assignments, you are eligible to get a certification also. That certification is a free of cost, and you can able to keep this one in your LinkedIn profile also. And also we will help you to manage your GitHub profile in order to be contribute various kind of open source softwares. And also at the end of the training program, I am going to provide you this set of interview questions which can helpful for you to prepare for a full stack job roles. To prepare for various kind of jobs as a full stack Java developer, full stack developer as a main stack. These job questions, interview questions are very helpful a lot. And also we have a project work. In the project work, we are going to take the one of the real-time scenario. That real-time scenario you are going to implement from the scratch. You are going to experience from the scratch how exactly in the real-time project you will get the designs from the designer, how exactly you will get the guidelines from the designer, from the Figma, like that. All those things you are going to do practically in the training program. Okay, these are the things which you can expect from the training program. Other than that, if you have any specific questions with respect to the technical part, I'm happy to guide you guys. Any questions?
No, I am good at the moment.
How about you, Rahmatullah?
I don't think he's in a chat. He's in a call.
Okay, fine. Okay, I think he left. Yeah, okay then, if you don't have any other questions, Kamal, I will stop it here now. I think my consultancy will reach out to you to guide the further steps, okay?
Yeah, that's okay. I have a small doubt and one more thing.
Yeah.
So, as per you, for full-time and front-end developer, what do you mean about the DevOps schedule? It is what kind of it is?
So as I mentioned, right, they are going to create the CI/CD pipeline setup, okay? This CI/CD pipeline setup will be done by the DevOps engineer in the real time. But as part of
Okay,
this course, you will learn from the scratch to do by as a developer by yourself.
okay. It is
Got
not. It is not even a front-end and
nothing.
a full-time. It is just a DevOps is only CID CD. You mean?
Correct. CI/CD
Okay.
pipeline setup, they have to implement, they have to consider about learning some kind of a scripting languages like shell
Mhm.
scripting, those things.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, I'm good, but actually, I'm looking for a job in UK. I'm planning to learn the DevOps and AWS. Actually, I have experience in cloud platform integration. I used to work in REST APIs, SOAP APIs, HTTP. There
Yeah,
are many
HTTP is
APIs.
a protocol, right?
Yeah, and we have used multiple APIs was there we use for that.
Okay, okay.
So that's why I'm understand that when you're talking about the APIs.
Good, good.
So as a cloud platform, it is a middleware. So CPI means we will connect to the client and we will get the data from there and we have to change this into the modification.
Why
Cloud,
you are using Spark there? What technology you are using?
cloud platform integration.
Okay, okay, fine, got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Thank you once again for your